I wonder if that ever worked on anyone.
Shut off the light. Loose up.
September 19th. There hasn't been much word from Reiko's mother. She hardly seems to answer the phone. It always goes straight to voicemail. I hope she's okay. Reiko's health really seems to get better whenever she receives calls from her mother. And I was hoping she would be strong enough for an operation soon. But she's been down recently, like when I first met her. Every time I go see Reiko, she seems to get lonelier and lonelier. I wish there was something I could do. The nurse was watching over the child even after she became a ghost. She continued to protect her. That chick doesn't need protection. See? So hard. Look for an on-screen problem.
Well, maybe they don't know that it's in the top right-hand corner. Maybe they're like, it's in the top left-hand corner. Why can't I find it?
Oh, Reiko, come over here. Mr. Kishibe. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Kishibe.
Kishibe.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm Reiko Asagiri.
wait, that you have to read the quote.
Hello
Yeah.
there.
And then I so want to hear us in the 40-minute spider puzzle of doom.
Why aren't you getting
About
help?
Reiko's reading something. She's teaching me how to use a computer.
Are you paying her to do that? Because I think she deserves to be paid.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe
I deserve to be
I
paid.
should teach
Anyway,
myself too.
Don't be silly.
Especially my grandparents.
Dude, no, it's hilarious. My grandparents know how to use a computer perfectly because my grandpa Kegel was an engineer. He got a computer when this first freaking came out. He knows how to use one.
Alright. That was it. Okay.
If you were actually paying attention to that, congratulations. Well, we weren't caring. We were talking about computers and teaching old people how to use one.
I hate it. Ah, that was creepy.
What was that?
Face.
Lovely.
That's what happens when you quick turn too much, folks.
Turn off the light.
Why?
I don't know.
March 14th. It's been 1 week since Reiko's operation. Her progress is less than ideal.
Call Dr. House.
There were no complications with the surgery itself, but her condition doesn't seem to be improving at all.
Call Dr. House.
Conversely, it seems the stress from the operation has left her worse off.
Call Dr. House.
She spent the last hour crying into my arms, but she's sleeping quietly right now. Her eyes are still puffy, though. It's irritating that the only comfort I can give her is by holding her close. Also, it seems that she's checking her chat site less frequently. I wonder what happened. Maybe I'll take a look next time. Reading this diary, I can almost feel the nurse's emotions. She's trying to tell me something.
Why did she only ever write one page in any of these?
They like waste paper in Japan.
Like, she's got this entire diary, but it's only got one
page written in it.
Or maybe there's just a bookmark on what's relevant, like the other parts. Oh my god! Dr. Insert Name here is so hot. I'm so glad I get to work next to him.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously Rin doesn't need to read about that.
No. You do not want to read about that at all. Okay, Kyoko? Alright. We're almost done with the re-recording.
And then it'll go a normal timeline sequence, and we'll stop breaking the timeline of fourth dimensionness and mentioning stuff that already happened and mentioning stuff we mentioned in the next videos.
Yeah. What she said.
It's really confusing. If you want to listen to the static version of this, I'm sure she can send you a copy. Can you?
What?
Send us what it sounds like with all the static.
Yeah, I can.
Our original recordings.
November 17th. When I went to the hospital room tonight, there was a cracked cell phone on the floor. Recently, she's been having trouble getting in touch with her mother, and when she does, they only fight about it. She probably got upset and threw the cell phone in frustration. I'm sure Reiko regrets it. She knows how busy with work her mother is. I told her I would ask the head nurse if Reiko would be able to use the hospital phone. Of course, she wouldn't be able to use it whenever she wanted, but she would be allowed to use it for 20 minutes before lights out. She can also chat from the PC in the lounge, so maybe I'll teach her how to use it tomorrow.